live at 3. This event is crappy. That kind of rhymes. All right, so there's some issues with the event that is running right now. We're talking about Blast Off to 100. Boylon posted this on his Discord. No, you're not seeing things. Event currency is a 2-to-1 conversion for energy. This is really bad. At the rate, it is somewhere in the realm of 3K daily cores to get the event item. Inquiring about this because if it doesn't get changed, this will go down as one of the worst events in Marvel Strike Force history. So there was some confirmation, and they do talk about the Alpha Flight, which we're also going to talk about. Please note, there is an issue with the Blast Off to 100 meta event. That's what we're talking about. That went live today. Continue to play the event as normal. Further communication will be published in the next couple of days explaining how this event will be adjusted. Please stay tuned. And I think the main thing is the event item. And the way that it normally works, normally, not always, is that with moderate engagement, players should be able to get the event items. So I think Valley did some analysis on that before the event came out, and 7-to-1 was going to be a good number. 6-to-1 and lower would have been bad, and he said 2-to-1 is just insulting. So there is a problem with the event. Now, I want to talk about the new poll. The new poll is right here, and you're going to want to do this daily. So MarvelStrikeForce.com, and then it looks like /en/fan voting. I guess their language can change. And this is a little bit confusing because you can vote once a day, and you will get 50 power cores and 50 energy. And you can see right here, it says next vote in 21 hours. And 2 of them will win and 1 of them will lose. So you can see right now, Sasquatch is 53, Guardians at 30, and Vindicators at 15. A lot of people ask us, why do we have to vote the leader of Alpha Flight in? Why do we have to vote Guardian, the leader in the Alpha Flight? Shouldn't he be automatic? Yeah, I'm not entirely familiar with the Alpha Flight team, but I know a lot of people have been talking about that. Now, we have some numbers on the Sentry Store characters. This may be attractive to you. This isn't that attractive to me personally. I feel like I have finished all of these characters, but as far as the Sentry Store, and I do like the stores, I'm going to primarily use that for myself for gear, and I'm thinking uniques mostly. Now, the numbers are in for leveling up to each level. It's 44,000 experience on all of them to advance 1 level. We'll go over the ridiculous offers at the end of the video, and it looks like it's going to cost a total of 6.6 million gold to go from 95 to 100. So a lot of people are asking about where are the dedicated slots for alien spores. That is supposed to start on the 24th. And then on the 26th, we will have Gwenom offers. And then that also will have the Extreme X-Men, which will go into the Bumps orbs. And what that is like going to be the Ultra Store premium orbs and stuff like that. For some reason, they're already showing up in these basic orbs, the one that you get by logging in every couple of hours, which is very strange. Now, a lot of people have been asking about when Pegasus is going into the stores. There was a data mine that suggests, Elite Store, War Store, and then a node for some of the Pegasus members. That was a data mine, so we don't know. And then a lot of people are asking about where's the double XP throttle, and that was a data mine also. And so I don't even know if that's real or not. There was actually, I believe, a 4X and I don't know if it was a 2X or 3X, but there was a 4X. It's a data mine. So we'll have to see when that actually happens or if it actually happens. Do you want to go over the new Strike Pass? And I bought the Strike Pass for a couple of reasons. The main reason why I bought the Strike Pass is that it has 1,000 cores as opposed to the Battle Pass, which is 500. More importantly, the character on this Strike Pass for the one that runs for the next 2 weeks, it's Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is amazing. I love Nightcrawler, one of the better characters released in a long time, easily a top 10 character in my book. Also worth noting is that the Strike Pass, which has 1,000 power cores versus 500, it also now has the silver diamond credits I believe it has 110 on the paid track. And then look at this, gold, 25 million gold. And then there's also a boost in training materials. So, once we get to level 96 or whatever that is, and Dorky's predicting that it'll take about 11 days to go up one level. I haven't done the math on it, but that sounds right. About 11 days. And I don't know if that means refreshing 100s or just refreshing 50s. I think, but if you push for it, I think it's realistic to go up one level. So that's the other thing too. You can't go to level 96. You can't take your characters to 96 until you get your account level to 96, which is 44,000 experience, and it's 44,000, for every level. All right, let's keep going. Also worth noting, red stars are at 10x dark promos. So if this is the only time that I open my basic orb, so that is running currently. Just a friendly reminder. I thought this was a pretty good post. Reminder, Race to the Top is level based only, not gear based. If you're strapped for gold and want to min max, you can invest just in levels 96 and up. Levels 95 and under don't count, unfortunately. And only invest in gear as needed. Also, limits are trait based. 10 characters from each origin to max out limits. Kestrel doubles for tech and skill. Doom doubles for tech and mystic. So that's basically, to min-max this event, you're going to want to work on 48 characters. I'm sure there are characters with dual traits. No, there is not. Can't think of any of that. They're the only two. So there's a link here right above my head to a video that is my top 48 suggestions, a video I did with Dorky Dad, where we go over the 48 characters that we are personally going to work on to maximize that 40-day event. I really can't start working on it till like 11 days. But anyways, still worth pursuing Big Boy Apocalypse. I just turned level 92. I finished Baby Apocalypse. I got Gambit, Kestrel, and Red Hulk done. My alliance does 2.1, so 60% pretty to progress. I'm not sure what to build. So my raid teams are up to stand for my alliance. 16.5 TCP thought I might want to know. I feel like going after Big Boy Apocalypse is a big deal. So here's the thing. A lot of people are conflicted on, they've already finished Dark Dimension 5. They have a Baby Apocalypse. They don't know if they want to put resources into getting a Big Boy Apocalypse or start working on Dark Dimension 6 to get Super Scroll. Well, they're different requirements. The requirements for Big Boy Apocalypse is going to be the 23 characters that need to be at Gear Tier 17 and Blue ISO 5. And so my suggestion is to allocate Blue ISO 5 to those 23 characters so that you can get Big Boy Apocalypse. Big Boy Apocalypse is significantly different than a Baby Apocalypse. They have awakened abilities, and he is drastically better, in my opinion. Second best character in the game. And then the requirements for Super Scroll is Gear Tier 18. So it for sure focus your Blue 5 ISOs on those 23 characters. And I personally feel that Apocalypse is worth getting. It'll be worth it for at least the next year, and then you possibly get added to a team, which will extend his relevance. But yeah, the second best tune in the game, I would say, yeah, definitely worth getting. I agree with that sentiment for sure. And then, how dare you not have Salt on Reddit? The Sunspot Orb is nice. I actually agree with this. The 2-4 guaranteed all 33% drop rates. Big improvement over the last few event orb releases. The center drops are an improvement as well, especially the Superior 6 shards. I hope this model is kept or improved upon in the future. Furthermore, it's another indication Scope is making good on having character shards attainable faster. This is great. They really have cleaned out all the backlog and finding ways to fit new character shards into events even before they're farmable. So thank you, Scopely. As a free-to-play in-game player, the change has been very noticeable on my roster. There's hardly any characters in the Ultimate Store even to buy. This is what players have been pushing for since before Scopely, from Black Widow and Minerva to the Internals and so on. So to see it finally happen is something to celebrate. Galaxy of Heroes did it a while ago, but we got there. So I feel like this person understands what happened with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. All right. we've got some, we're going to go over those offers here in a minute. I'm just going to go in game. Just a friendly reminder to spend your incursion energy. And then right here, there is a web offer. Now, this is a web special, January web special, 20 lizard shards, 100 power cores, million gold, and 150 training materials, gold training materials for $5. And let's go in game. And so it takes 44,000 experience to go from 95 to 96, which, like we said, probably under normal gameplay circumstances, 11 days. Well, this is going to give you 12,000 campaign energy for $100. Scopely is giving you the privilege of buying it twice. It is expensive. It is expensive if you want to be first. And I know a lot of people have saved their campaign energy for weeks and weeks and weeks and got a head start in this event. Then right here, we've got, you can buy it 5 times, 1,000 energy for $10. And then this is where it gets interesting. They have offers for power cores, 14,000 for 10,000 power cores. 10,000 power cores. What? That's over $100. What is it, like 8,300 power cores? About $100 US. My goodness, you can only buy that one once. But I suppose if getting to 100 the fastest is important to you, and you've saved power cores, maybe I'm not going to be doing this. I figure I'll get to 100 when I get to 100. It's fine with me. And then we got 2,300 energy for 2,000. And then this is where it gets weird. Just straight up 28,000 experience. So it's 45,000 experience to go from 95 to 96. And you could buy that for more than $100. And that'll only get you halfway through it, a little more than halfway. Oof. And then they went from 2,000 power cores to 4,600. My understanding is that they just changed the energy ratio on this event. I don't know what that information is, so check in on that, and we'll see how it goes. I have to look into it. But they did this. What I'm trying to say is I'll have to probably make a separate video about it, but it looks like they changed the Blast-Os information. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye for now. 6-1 now. There's the number, 6-1. It went from 2-1 to 6-1. 6-1 was the number that Valley thought would be okay. All right.